What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Lore Cave. How's it going? Been a minute since we've done a stream here in Vignan. I forgot how nice it is to stream without a headset on my face. I'm telling you, I've had the worst headache this past like 2 days because I've been in VR for hours, you know, doing the All Dragon stuff, the All Dragon party, the stream on Sunday, the stream yesterday. Yeah, there's definitely no way that I can do. I'm gonna be replacing Vignan with VRChat anytime soon. Hey, Seraphis, how's it going? Ow! Oh, not good. That definitely didn't help. There we go. I fixed Lorebot. Try that again. Good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing just fine. I think that cracked my neck in just the right way, actually. It hurt for a second, but now I feel better. Incredible. You should get a career in chiropractic work. It's a sham of a profession, but I think you'd be really good at it. But today we're going to be working on porting a custom VRChat dragon to VRChat.
Tizard_14. What can I assist you with this time? Fly bitch.
Back in this dusty cave? Yeah, I was just saying, there's no way that we're going to be replacing the cave, or Vignan specifically, with VRChat. Not completely. For one, I can't do art streams in VRChat, at least not in any easy way. But I can do VRChat, or I can do Vignan streams anytime, anywhere, and I can do them from my chair. And I don't have to wear a headset. That headset is killing me. Like, it's a heavy headset. The Index is a heavy-ass headset. Very good at massages. Then you do it. Go to massage therapy school, get you a license, and open up a shop. I will say, like, if I had to choose between massage therapists, and chiropractors, massage therapists, 100%. They are even if like their work isn't like truly medical. I think it's more beneficial than going to a chiropractor. 9 times out of 10, every chiropractor I've ever met has always been the same kooky weirdo who like insists that what they're doing is curing cancer. And I used to work in the fitness industry, so like I've met a lot of chiropractors. I got a lot of business from and sent business to chiropractors and massage therapists. And I got to tell you, the people who get the most benefit
Dungeon,
is massage therapists.
Dark role-playing game developed by Red Hook Studios. In Darkest Dungeon, players take on the role of an heir who inherits an old estate filled with horrors. You must recruit and manage a team of heroes, each with their unique abilities and flaws, as you explore treacherous dungeons filled with monsters. The game focuses on the psychological stress endured by your heroes.
Give us the short version.
Not just physical enemies but also their own inner demons. Survival and strategic decision-making are key in this unforgiving game.
Are you done? Are you finished, Lorebot? Are you finished? I swear ChatGPT is like if you ask a middle schooler to write a 400-page essay, they'll give you the longest-winded fucking answer. Please, define the color blue. Well, you see, it's hard to define the color blue, for color is a spectrum, and blah, 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 you know, the fucking... Shut up. If you can't explain something briefly, then you don't know enough about it to explain it. Crazy. Your voice mod broke? Good. I wanted to say that in my real voice.
That's not even my real voice, though, is it? It's like I think that's the higher version, isn't it? No, it's not. The common math teacher? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've had a lot of math teachers, too, in my life, and I'll tell you, some of the most miserable people I ever met. I only had one good math teacher, and it was my mathlete coach. And he wasn't even like an official teacher. He was just the mathlete coach. And he was superb. The best math teacher I've ever had. For one, he didn't assign homework, which, great. He taught me more math in 1 year than all of my math teachers could teach in like 3 or 4. It's not doing the high pitch thing. Plot twist, that's what my actual voice sounds like. I actually have to put on 2 different voice mods to lower my voice to this point. It's pretty embarrassing, actually. It's pretty sad. Never understood why we needed homework. I honestly don't have a good answer for that. I think that there's a good argument to be had that math could require homework because it is something that does require practice, that can't be done in class. But I'm not so sure about having homework for every single class, especially when you have 8 classes in a day. That's crazy. You just never, there's the sheer degree of, or the sheer like spectrum of good teachers versus bad teachers. Yeah, like there is like a good need for homework in some aspects, but to give it out every single day, I think it's become a little bit of a crutch for some teachers. Like math, it's understandable. Like every time you learn a new thing in math, you have to practice it. I don't care how smart you are, I don't care how good you are at math. I'm good at math, and I still felt like if I didn't have the homework, I would not have been as good at math as I am. But there are some teachers who go completely overboard, and they're like, okay, so instead of just making sure that my students get it within the class period that I have, I'm just going to assign them an ungodly amount of homework because I hate myself, I hate you, and I want you to be as miserable as I am. So there are teachers like that. And those are the ones that you steal stuff from. That's what I did. If I hated a teacher, I would steal I would just take little bitty things from their desk, like little bits at a time throughout the year. And I would hide them in other teachers' desks. So like I remember once there was this little medal, this gold medal, like not real gold, but there's like this Teacher of the Year award thing that this one teacher got, and she was the most miserable cunt on the face of the planet. So I decided to, whenever she gave me lunch detention, I got pissed, and when she wasn't looking, I took the medal and I put it in a different teacher's desk. And I don't think that she ever got it back. But the thing is, I know for a fact that whatever teacher got that medal, or whichever teacher I put the desk in, I know she saw it because it was like right in the front drawer. There's no way that she didn't know that medal was in her drawer. But I never saw that medal in the teacher's desk again. Like, I don't know if she took it back or like she gave it back and then like she hid it or took it home or whatever. But I will choose to believe that the teacher whose desk I put that medal in decided to keep it because she thought she deserved it. I'm just going to go with that. I don't care if it's true. I don't want anyone to disprove me. I'm going to say it's true. It happened. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. I also stole, there's this another teacher, she was also a miserable cunt, and I stole her, she had a Declaration of Independence that she hung up on the wall, had it framed and everything, this huge fucking thing, and she was so proud of it. She would always point at it very, very passionately. And like, I took it, this was the last day of the year, last day of the school year, I grabbed it off the wall, ran out the door. The exit was like right next to her classroom. I took it and I threw it on the roof, and then I fucking bolted for the house. I don't think she ever fully figured out who did it because I never told a soul. I never told anybody that it was me. That's the thing. If you're gonna do shit like this, don't brag. Don't brag to anybody. You need to be the only one in the fucking world who knows that you did it. May I pet the dragon? No. Nobody pets me. I'm not a pet. Nobody rides me. I'm not a horse. I'm a person. At least I asked. That is true. At least you asked. Thank you. Yeah, I think, Seraphis, I have to agree. There are some people I hear, they're like, I never use algebra in my real life. I'm like, yes, you do. Yes, you do. You just don't realize it. You just don't realize it. Or you never learned it and you don't realize how much easier it could make your life in very small but very noticeable ways. Whenever you don't, I mean, just like, if you can't know that you can't know that you need it if you don't know it, you know? I'm the only one who gets to stand on Lord's head. Yeah, and that's only because you're too small. They can't see you on camera. I'm doing you a favor. And you weigh literally nothing. You're two-dimensional. You are two-dimensional. In fact, I barely even notice you're there. Two-dimensional objects have no mass. Yeah. Yeah, so do your math. Do your math homework. That's important. Do your English homework because you're going to need it in college. You're going to need to know how to write papers in college. But better yet, best piece of advice, don't go to college. Just don't do it. Learn all the math you can in high school, use it, and then don't go to college. You'll be wealthier than like 90% of our generations. Oh, don't worry, I won't be cute for very long. I'm about to make a much more badass version of the Lord Dragon now that I know how to sculpt. And the thing is like, I fully understand that some people like struggle with math and it's like something they're born with, but that doesn't mean you still can't learn it. I mean, unless you have an actual learning disability and not like, you know, just struggle with math. That's not a learning disability. That's just, I struggle with math. Like, shoot, I struggle with English. I struggle with reading, but I still do it. I wrote books. Like, I don't have a learning disability. Yes, it is a thing, but it is something that you have to overcome. It's like, it's one of those things where you can't really just ignore math. You know, it's not going anywhere. You can't, and you know, I can't ignore reading. I have to deal with it my whole life. It sucks, but you know. I can use text to speech though. I can use audiobooks. There ain't no audio math. I struggle with creative arts. That's okay. That's okay. I want to go ahead and get started on this dragon. I was supposed to get this dragon done before we started on the all dragon, but I told him if he waited a little while, then he'd be able to get a dragon that could fly, because me and many blinking lights were working on a dragon rig that could fly. And he said, "Yeah, I'll wait. I'll wait." So bet. So now that we have the all dragon out and it works, we are gonna get this dude up and running, up and flying. But I gotta attach the rig first. What I'm really hoping for here is that we can, I have a theory, I have a theory that maybe if I were to import this model with all the exact same bones and the same size as the All Dragon, that I could potentially just replace, like literally just reskin the All Dragon with his custom one. And I don't have to do any other Unity work beyond that. That would save me just an ungodly amount of time if it comes across really well. I think the only thing I might have to redo are the wings. Let's see. Gotta grab this file. Yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. So for this, the only way that this is going to work is that it needs to have all the exact same bones as the all dragon. So right now, I don't think it quite does. I mean, I think it's the wings that are a little bit different on this one than they were on the last one. Or on the all dragon, because this one has 3 wing fingers instead of 4. So let's append that. Hey Rexy, having a good one?
Well, fuck. Ha! You missed. I was too little. Get good, scrub.
And now I'm back to full power. Take that. Ah. Oh yeah, I gotta rename these wing fingers. I think I'll just copy and paste the wing fingers. How about that? The thing is we can add the 4th wing finger and just not use it, not weight paint it to anything. If we wanted to. Yes, Artist Art, you are. I need to fix this. There's no music. What? Damn, we had some bangers. Oh, there is music, but for some reason I got turned like way the hell down. I knew I could hear it. Whoa, it got turned like way down. There we go. Thank you for telling me. My professional sound checkers. Coming in for that save once again. Oh, that's why I fucked that up. I posted one of my gaming hot takes earlier today, and I think a few of my new followers were very surprised to hear what I had to say about Skyrim. Anyone who doesn't follow me usually finds it very surprising that I don't hold Skyrim in a very high regard. And when I posted that earlier, they were like, "What? Are you out of your fucking mind?" I'm like, "Yeah, here we go again." I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I actually enjoy Fallout more, or at least Fallout 4 more, because at least there's something else to do other than explore. Like, you can build the settlements and stuff, which I thought was really cool. Kind of saved the game for me. And there's like more than one type of boss fight. You gotta have good boss fights. Yeah, get them points. Bull is point farming on YouTube right now. You guys should join them. Which reminds me, I need to put a link to the YouTube stream in case you want to double up on your points. Hold up. You do need mods to make it good. That is true. Like, Skyrim can be good, but I just don't think that a good game, like a real good game, requires mods to be good. And there's nothing uniquely special about Skyrim that makes it more moddable than any other game. It just happens to have more people, a much stronger modding community than probably any other video game out there. And all I can think is, why would you need such a huge, robust modding community to make your game like playable? Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. Calling it unplayable is a bit strong, but I say that it's not very good. I think that's the only thing I would say about it, because it is playable. It's technically a playable game. It's not completely busted like some games I've seen. But I will say, between Fallout games, like whether it be Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, or Fallout, or Skyrim, Fallout is the one that I enjoy playing, and I played multiple times without mods and didn't really feel like I missed them. But when I did add mods, sure, it made the game better in some ways, but honestly, I mean, just Fallout by itself was great. It does. It does have the lizardmen races. Yeah, I got to give it positive points for that. There aren't really a ton of games that give you a straight up lizardman race. Love that. But I think Divinity has the best looking, or the best like designed lizard race of any fantasy game I've played recently. Except Baldur's Gate, which is made by the same people, so that's going to be awesome. They did a really good job with their dragon people. Can't wait for people to buy Baldur's Gate, not touch the story, just stay on the character creation screen with a naked dragonborn, just like trying to make it perfect for 17 hours, and they get 17 hours in the game, 25 hours, 35 hours, 40, 100 hours in the game just making the character. I know what you guys are doing. I know what you're up to. You can't fool me. What's your favorite Fallout 4 companion? Ooh. I gotta think about that one. I think probably the synth detective, but I can't remember his name off the top of my head. It's been years since I played Fallout 4. Let me see, which one though? Then again, I also like Codsworth. Yeah, Nick Valentine, that's the one. Yeah, Nick Valentine's probably my favorite. Yeah, definitely Nick Valentine. Out of everybody in the whole game, I feel like he is the most interesting. And of course, we like Codsworth too. I do like Codsworth, but only because it's kind of interesting that he knew you before the war and then, you know, was still in your house afterwards. I thought that was really neat. Huh. Did the fireball not work? Ah! Yeah, it works. It works. Works just fine. Yeah, just really, really delayed. It's got to run through way more programs. Oh yeah, I forgot Codsworth. I remember back then, before like AI was a thing, was like rampant. If you named your character something, he would try his best to pronounce your name. And he couldn't pronounce my name, because my IRL name's kind of fucked up. But yeah, I thought that was, back then I saw that and I was just like, whoa, wow, God, wow, he's so smart. Wow, video games can't possibly get better than this. And then, you know, they got better. Wait, why doesn't this guy have a jawbone? That's not good. Next TikTok, maybe. If I can edit it into a very, very short video without context, without needing context, maybe. Some things are just better caught live. Yeah, I don't use the jawbone. I tried it with Viper's model. I thought it was very useful, mainly for the rigger. But if you're just going to do a regular face rig anyway with biseams, then I honestly don't know if there's really a purpose for it beyond that. I really don't. But it does work, but it is very useful for like animators. So I guess there's that, if you're planning on doing animations that involve your jaw. All right, I think that is everything. Let's go ahead and get them rigged. I probably won't have to do too much rigging because I built this base off of the All Dragon. I think the only thing I made that was entirely custom was the wings and the head. You can't go wrong with dog meat. I just, I missed dog meat the first time that I played Fallout 4. I had no idea that that was like a recruitable companion. I didn't even know you could recruit companions because, it's my first time playing the game. Came out like an hour prior. And in Fallout New Vegas, you could have companions, but I guess I just assumed that this wasn't going to be like Fallout New Vegas because it was like a Bethesda game. And I just walked right past him. I was like, yeah, cool, a dog. And I just went straight past him. He showed up later though, I think. Either that or somebody had to tell me about it, but I don't remember. That was years and years ago, back in college. I don't remember anything from college. Oh, really? Well, how about that? All right, so for this one, I think I'm gonna go ahead and no, never mind. I was thinking about well, I still might like doing some mesh work and connecting the wings to the body. I did that with my model, and I think I'm going to go ahead and do it with Oz here too. Toe tracking. He didn't pay for toe tracking. You can get toe tracking on your model, but you got to pay for it. You don't like Preston? I thought Preston was all right. But then again, I really like the Minutemen story. I like being like the settlement builder and like saving the Commonwealth by uniting the Commonwealth. I think that I really liked that plot point because it really felt like you were building a commune, and that felt cool. That felt really cool. I wanted to build the commune. And also their gear looked really neat. And every time, I know people got annoyed whenever he would tell you, hey, another settlement's in trouble. I'm like, well, yeah, cool. Like, I need him for that. I want him to tell me when settlements are in trouble because I want to protect them. I'm the Superman here. I'm the superhero of the Commonwealth, okay? Oh, and you want to know something else? I think that I liked that Fallout 4 had a voiced protagonist. We had voiced, and people can't tell me like, oh, well, we didn't have the technology back then. Yes, we did. Mass Effect came out. Let me see, when did Mass Effect 1 come out? Yeah, 2007. It came out 4 years before Skyrim, and arguably has even more lines of dialogue for their protagonist than Skyrim does, than Skyrim ever could. So they could have had a fully voiced protagonist if they wanted to. They just said, nah, fuck you. You're gonna accept the bare minimum. Didn't think for years until Fallout 4 comes out. Like, okay, fine, we'll give you a voiced protagonist. Fine, if we fucking must. We'll give you one extra thing that you didn't have in the previous game. Well, that is one thing I do like about Fallout 2 is that there was no definitely set in stone, like, we are the good guys, we are the bad guys. Fallout New Vegas, it was blatantly obvious that, like, you know, the Legion were a bunch of crazy psychopaths, and they had to go. The Legion had to go. But I think that you could have like a reasonable argument that Mr. House was what was best for New Vegas, for the Mojave Desert. But then again, I could be in charge, which I am the best option, of course, obviously. Me. But it wasn't as clear cut in Fallout 4. Actually, that's not true. The Brotherhood of Steel were just blatantly fascist. They genocidal and fascist. So that was pretty clear cut. They did not leave any room for discussion there. They pretty much said, yeah, we want to kill all synths, and that's pretty clear. And when you ask them why, they're like, because they're subhuman abominations. Like, okay, so Nazis. Cool. You guys were never quite based, but damn, what happened? I think the Institute could have also been redeemed, because again, it did seem like they had humanity's best interest at heart. I think that the only arguments I've ever seen for why the Institute would need to be destroyed were emotional ones. It's like, they took my son, they murdered my wife. And I'm like, okay, sure. I can kind of see that. I'd probably do the same. I wouldn't judge anybody for that. Take my son, kill my wife. I'll burn your entire organization to ground, regardless. Me and the Minutemen will rebuild society. I'll do it. And if everybody wants to take vengeance on me for killing off the Institute, then they have their right to try. But they're gonna have to try really hard. Because I'm level 100, baby. I'm level 100. I got mini nukes. What level are you, bitch? What do you think of the railroad? I don't remember much about the railroad. At all, really. I don't even remember their story, honestly, or what their purpose was. Were they just... God, I don't know. I don't remember anything about them. I don't remember their ideology. I don't remember their principles. I do know that they liked synths, so they probably weren't that bad. Maybe a little delusional, but, you know, no more than anyone else in the Commonwealth. I don't remember. I imagine that they were all right. I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna imagine that they're all right. All right, so now I believe. No, we're not going to do it that way. Let's put this. There is not really a good place to put this. You want to free the synths from the Institute? Were the Institute enslaving synths? God, I don't remember. Maybe I should replay Fallout at some point. Thank you for your generous donation. Every cent will be spent towards maybe improving my content or maybe just buying me pizza. Or chicken wings. Probably chicken wings. Almost certainly chicken wings. Improving the stream? No, come on. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. Y'all crazy.
I think it's time for a fireball, my friend.
Actually, you want to know something funny? I don't think I ever played the DLC for Fallout 4. I don't think I did. I've always been meaning to come back to it, but every time I do, I try to install like one too many mods and end up busting it, or getting to a point where I get 15 levels in, where I'm finally getting ready to do the DLC, and then I bust it. Or like I try to start the DLC and then like it turns out one of the several dozen mods that I put in is not compatible with the DLC for whatever godforsaken reason, and then the whole game's busted and I have to start over. Actually, yeah, that's what happened. That is exactly what happened. Super Sag, yeah. Yeah, but I guess I never really did get to play beyond that because of that. And again, another reason I still think that Skyrim is booty is because that is one of those reasons right there. It's like I could be like 20 hours into a save, everything's going great, all of my mods are running smooth, my graphics mods are looking sick as hell, my fucking my gameplay is tough but fair. I finally I've like imported boss battles because Skyrim has no bosses at all except the dragons, and I'm like, all right, this could be good, this is gonna be so cool. And then 20 hours in, something breaks and it's completely unfixable. I have to restart my save. Happens every time without fail. And people are like, oh, you should just get better at adding mods. Well, I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to do this. I shouldn't have to do this. Why is this a thing? So anyways, don't buy Skyrim. Don't buy Skyrim again. If you do, you're a fucking idiot, dude. Bethesda's got you. Bethesda's playing you. Don't buy Skyrim again. Don't do it. Learn from the mistakes of our ancestors. All right. I think. Well, I didn't. What the heck? Oh, it's a shape key. That's what it is. Oh, shit. What about if it's on sale? No, don't even buy if it's on sale. If you don't already own Skyrim in some form, even if it's like an ancient version, don't buy it again. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, I'm begging you. I'm begging you guys, please. Please, bro, please don't do it. They're never going to release another game again. If you guys keep buying Skyrim, they will never release another game again. You're going to be playing Skyrim, you're going to be playing Elder Scrolls 5 with your grandkids, instead of giving them the opportunity to play Elder Scrolls 17 or something. Do you want your grandkids to suffer? I don't want your grandkids to suffer. I want your grandkids to be happy and get good games. God damn it. I did it again. I will also say, I think that Fallout has better DLC than Skyrim does by a very large margin. Like, it's not even close. Skyrim had 2 DLCs, both of which were, well, I'd say that the first one was fine. Or no, the second one was fine, because you get like a whole new area, you get a whole new story with a whole new boss fight. One boss fight, that is. You get one new boss fight. But in Fallout, you get like 4 DLCs, each of which adds a whole new area, as well as entirely new mechanics to the game, like, you know, the robot companion stuff. New weapons, new weapon crafting, new weapons that you can now craft specifically for your robot companions. More areas to build onto, more things you can build for your settlements, more and more. The game gets bigger and better with every DLC. Whereas with Skyrim, nothing was changed. Nothing, you didn't get much of anything else except a new type of steel weapon. Like, okay, thanks. A dragon that breathes frost this time. Oh, well, like, but nothing changed. I don't know. I've got a bone to pick with Bethesda, and they just have not proven to me that to be like a competent game studio. Beyond making one game in 2011. There we go. Now these wings are going to fold beautifully. Let's see. We are going to have to do some weight painting now. Maybe at least a little bit. Okay. All right. All right. A lot of this should already be weight painted simply because it was a part of the All Dragon. It's okay to like Skyrim, just, I'm just laying out the reasons why I don't like it. But everyone can have their own opinion on it. Just understand that your opinions are wrong. No, I'm just kidding. And I'm right, I'm always right. find Skyrim fun without doing the main quest? I mean, I guess. Without the main quest, you don't get any dragons, though. I don't think. I need to spray this place down for bugs. Bunch of flies, a bunch of fruit flies, like, decided to move into my domain. Oops. Get them points. Get them points.
Welcome.
Whoa. Hey, Kays, what's working? What's going on? Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we're working on porting this VRChat dragon to VRChat. Just got to do a little bit of weight painting on him. Make sure his wings fold in really nicely. And his body probably won't sway this much, but it's good to weight paint it as if it could sway this much. I think that these wings will also be pretty much weight painted already because they... Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, maybe not entirely. Okay, we're gonna have to do at least a little bit with the fingers. Kind of sucks. These wings are really hard to paint. Did all the side quests before doing the main quest. My dream, honestly, my dream playthrough of Skyrim was to make the boss fight with Alduin so hard through mods or whatever that the only possible way to beat him would be to do all the side quests first. And if you didn't, then you were just shit out. There were just no way. There was no way you could do it, or you'd just be under leveled as hell. That's how Dragon Age Origin played. Dragon Age Origin, if you played it on the hardest difficulty, if you did not do every single side quest and kill basically every single enemy that you can kill reasonably within the game, the final fight with the Archdemon was just straight up impossible. That's why I still regard Dragon Age Origin as one of the best RPGs of all time. if only for that one reason, because the final boss fight really felt like an actual final boss fight. We don't really get those very much anymore. Even in Souls games, honestly. Not every Souls game, some of them yes, but not every Souls game really has just this truly like quintessential final boss fight. I remember more of like the optional bosses from Souls games than I usually remember the final boss fights. Like Dark Souls 1, forget about it. It's notoriously bad for a final boss fight. I thought for sure that it was going to be like a two-parter, that I was just like joking around with Gwyn, and that he was going to like transform to some kind of super gigantic Giga Chimera fire monster or something. And that just didn't happen. Dark Souls 2 had a pretty good final boss fight, because even though I didn't know who the fuck it was, because I wasn't really paying attention, the 3-part boss fight, especially if you do Scholar of the First Sin, the 3-part boss fight with the two fighters, can't remember what they were called, and then you go into the Queen, and then you fight the Scholar of the First Sin. After that, I thought that was a really good fight, really good final moment. Good final boss fight. Dark Souls 3. What's the boss fight? Final boss fight. Oh yeah, the Cinder guy. The Cinder guy in Dark Souls 3. That was good. That was really good, actually. You know what? I take it back. The Souls game. When it comes to the Souls games, most of the time, I'd say 2 out of 3. The final boss fights were pretty good, and you had to actually, be high enough level to do it, unless you were like one of the VRChat speedrunners, which I'm not. Trying to think what else was it good. Breath of the Wild on Master Mode felt like if you wanted to do it without doing any of the Mystic Beasts, so you had to fight Ganon with like full HP, or Calamity Ganon with full HP, and you played it on Master Mode, it felt like you had to do every single shrine and side quest to get the shrines, and then get the Master Sword in order to beat him. Again, unless you're like a speedrunner, which I'm not. That felt good. I remember beating that on Master Mode for the first time, and it felt good. I can't wait for there to be a Master Mode for Tears of the Kingdom. I needs it. I wants it. Man, when are we gonna get a Dragon Age 4 though? That's what I want to know. I know that they've been making updates on it within the past couple of years, but like anything serious, like any release days? I mean, take your time, Kings, but like update would be nice. You know what? Let's ask Lorebot. Maybe Lorebot knows. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Hey, Lorebot, do you know when not Final Fantasy? Do you know when Dragon Age 4 will come out? Lorebot. My man's broken. Y'all broke him. He's dead, bull. He's dead. Are you dead?
No, I am not dead, Lord Dragon. I am here, ready to assist with any questions or topics you have in mind.
Okay, good. Good. I was starting to get worried there for a second. Do you know when Dragon Age 4 is supposed to come out? Maybe he's just taking a
the
while.
elusive release date for Dragon Age 4. Unfortunately, as an AI, I don't have access to real-time information or insider knowledge. The development and release dates of games can often change, so it's best to keep an eye on official announcements and updates from BioWare, the game's developers. Patience, my friend, patience.
So you could just say no, you don't know. You don't got to say it like that. You could just say you don't know. Hey, what's going on, Yeti? Today we're working on porting this VRChat dragon here to, this quad dragon to VRChat. Just got to do some weight painting on his wings to make sure they fold nicely, and we're gonna see if we can get them ported. There we go. This is a good song to rock to. How long you been doing customs? little over a year now since I've been working with VRChat. Most of what I did was for, or most of what I do is for VTubers, but I'm starting to get more and more into VRChat. I recently came out with a base called the All Dragon. It's a quadruped VRChat base that you can, that's PC VR only, but you can get it off a Gumroad and walk around in a dragon that you can customize yourself a little bit in game without having to do anything in Unity other than port the model or upload the model. What has released the T-Rex? Did it not work? It's kind of like the Wyvern one, but with the T-Rex. But yeah, the All Dragon's great, but some people want their models to look exactly like their character sheet, so they commissioned me to make their custom dragons and port it for them. The All Dragon can do a lot of stuff, but it can't make every possible design. Oh, wait. You still got all the little mods? I believe so, because they let me double check on that before I make a fool of myself. I think I had them there as shape keys. Okay, yeah. They are in the... They should be in the short version, or in the light version. Wait, is this the light version? Well, yes, they would be on the model as blend shapes that you're gonna have to turn off or turn on yourselves. And if they're not there, or if you can't find them, then I'll update it and make sure that they are. They should be. I think the only thing that you don't get are the ears, because the ears were, they were literally built different. They were built with UV discards, so they are not built in like shape keys. I will have to make enough, if there are enough people who buy the light version who want to have the ears, I'm gonna have to do some work to add them in. Or if you have any questions about adding horns, I can always just send you one with the horns that you want if you're having trouble. Okay, yeah, if you know how to do Blender, then yeah, go for it. As long as you don't replace any of the bones. If you mess around with the mesh, with the blend file, add whatever horns, mess around with it. The only thing that's really important for the rig to work is that the bones don't change. You can add bones, but you can't take any of them away. And the flying is size dependent because of the way that it works. It's a little bit weird. I can't fully explain it. But, because that was what many blinking lights put together for us for our project. But if you, yeah, as long as you don't mess with the bones, you can make it look however you want. Paint it, white paint it. Just re-import the FBX. Get it. Get it. I mean, that's basically what this is. That should not be happening.
Starfire, what the fuck? I thought we were friends.
How's it going, Starfire? Wait, does it not let you enter the lore cave? Oh, no wonder nobody's entered the lore cave. I forgot to turn that one back on. Whenever I switch between VR streams and my art streams, I have to turn off and then turn back on a whole bunch of different redeems. Because if I'm not using Vignon, there's no cave for you to enter into. Well, Bull's gotta catch up. I can just imagine it like this, that like Bull is just walking out the door, slamming the door, coming back in, slamming the door, walking back out, slamming the door. That's how I'm gonna imagine it. Let's think about these wings. The rig for these wings is that we can't have too many bones in them because they're supposed to be rigged to your hands too, or they're supposed to be able to be rigged to your hands too. I guess if somebody wanted, we could like said, okay, I don't care, I don't want my wings rigged to my hands. We could do that. We could technically do that. And I might actually do that as a future update for the All Dragon, to where instead of using hands as wing controllers, we could use how like normally wings are controlled with a radial menu, like a radial puppet. And that's probably what I'm going to do with mine, because I'm not so sure that I want my wings binding to my hands at all. Because at least then I can put as many bones as I want in the wings without it messing up the rig. I will have to redo the flying though. That is something I will have to do myself. Unfortunately. We're gonna need to, that's nothing we're gonna need to do. We're gonna need to add way more subdivisions here. Same thing for right here. That's where the elbow bends. See, how could I get this to go straight down? Thinking. How could I do that? Because if I rig it to this bone, it's going to go directly this way into the body. Rig it to this bone, it does what it's doing right now. Thinking. Oof, missed a big section down here. Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare to rig. Because he's got two colors right here on his wings, hence why I have to have fully thick layers. And they're not exactly weight painted the exact same way. Another solution. Might have to use at least one more material slot for the webbing. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Here we go. We're not gonna finish this one today, I'll tell you that. Ain't no way. I had to do this with my wings too, where you have to basically stitch them up. It's kind of weird to say it that way, but yeah, you have to kind of stitch up your wings. Here we go. And I've yet to really find an effective, easier way to do this. You just kind of have to grind it out. Go one set of vertices at a time and zip them up. Because having these be one width or two-dimensional will make them fold a little bit better. And we'll also keep them from overlapping so that whenever I can set it so like the back face of these is white, the front face is black. And I guess that's why it didn't look like it clipped here, because both sides on this section of the wings is black, but down here is when it starts to switch colors. I am gonna have to repaint them though. Okay, that kind of worked. I'm starting to notice that some of the keyboard, or some of the keys on my keyboard are completely worn down. I guess you can kind of tell which keys are the ones that I use the most for Blender. The M key, completely gone. N, also completely gone. Z, completely gone, probably from Control Z constantly. O, completely gone. I, completely gone. E, completely gone. D, completely gone. L, gone. S and A are working on it. Almost completely gone. I don't even know, honestly, why E would be removed so fast. Don't know. I don't think there's a hotkey that uses E a lot. G, I would think that G would be gone, but it's not even close. G's really holding in there. Yeah, Cyberpunk's a good game. Good game. Good story. Good characters. And honestly, I feel like a lot of anybody who like hates on it for having bugs or whatever, either has not played it or just likes to jump in on the fad of hating on Cyberpunk. It was not that bad at launch, if you played it on console. I will say though, the PC port was terrible. It still is. You can't play it on PC. It was definitely built to be played on console. Console Master Race, am I right? PS5 Master Race. I regret not doing this for the All Dragon, honestly. It really is just better to have wings that are flat like this. Sure, you gotta use Poyomi shader or some kind of shader to make it so that it doesn't cull back faces, but it's easier to rig. It's just better. It'd be like if you modeled your clothes like that with like solid 3D meshes. Like, no, that's too much. Nobody does that. So why do that for wings? And also, I hate rigging wings. I hate it. I'm not very good at it. I'm good at modeling wings. Rigging wings, forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, did Rexy come out? Come out for a visit? This is why I should never be allowed to have kids. I'm gonna name all of them something dumb like Rexy or Axie or Lore Jr. We might end up going to Vegas again for a Jackson Browne concert sometime in October. That's one of Nessie's favorite artists. She really loves Jackson Browne, and that dude's like on his deathbed, so she got to go see him now before he dies of old age. That's her last chance, because I don't think she's ever got a chance to see him yet. I really want to go to Vegas again, because now that they've completed, last time I was there, they didn't have the dome completed yet. You know, the sphere. I want to see that thing. It looks incredible. I want to see it so bad. I hope I catch it whenever it's like a giant eyeball or something. Take pics. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna like hang out there, just in front of that thing all day, taking pictures of every single animation that pops up on it. And that's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna do anything. No gambling, no, I'm not even gonna go to the Jackson Browne concert. I'm just gonna hang out at the Dome. Just kidding, I'm gonna go gamble. Of course I'm gonna go gamble. It's my thing. How do you think I'm gonna pay for the trip? You think I'm gonna pay for the trip with cash? You crazy? You're delusional. I don't know why, but I really do think that that giant dome is like a real absolute accomplishment in architecture. I know some people are like, oh, it's ugly, but no, it's not. It is insanely cool that you can have this massive, and I mean massive sphere with screens covering its entire surface area that can produce a high quality 4K image of anything. You know, it just fucking anything. It could be a giant eyeball, could be a basketball, could be anything, and then it just be so massive that you can see it from across the entire strip. It is a true accomplishment in architecture. And out of all the bullshit that they have on the Vegas Strip, it is probably one of the most beautiful additions to their skyline. Every other city, all they can do is add a big glass building, but no, not Vegas, baby. Vegas, they're gonna put in a giant fucking sphere. I wonder how much it costs to advertise on there. Gotta be in the millions, right? Like, to make an advertisement go up on that thing. Like, this is one of the places that only like a company like Pepsi Cola could actually advertise on. Finally, there we go. Now, let's try rigging that. I'm not so sure that it's counting everybody's points very well on YouTube. Honestly, you know what I'm going to start doing? Not even joking. Like at the top of every hour or so, just have everybody who is on YouTube, like just go in there, type a message or two. Like I'll run some I'll just run ads on Twitch, have everyone go over to YouTube, and then once they put in a few like messages, I can get in there and then just add points to everybody manually, like at the top of every hour or so. Make it a whole game of it or something. Add in a few commands that are like dirt cheap so people can like spend their points in YouTube while the ads are running on Twitch. That might work. I think that could work really well. Okay, this is gonna look better. I can guarantee it. That's the shit. Okay. Neat. So I will have to paint another texture for the wings just to get that gradient on there as the back face. But other than that, this looks much better already with just a few tweaks to kind of help it along. All right, let's take it to Unity. Oh, I'm so dumb. We gotta weight paint the rest of it. We just did the wings. There's still plenty more to weight paint. I'm so dumb. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, pretty much everything from the neck up has not been weight painted yet. Whoopsies. Whoops. Alright, go get you some sleep. That's an order. Oh, shoot. No, wait. Okay, never mind. No, this is the VTuber rig. I'm gonna commit seppuku. I am gonna commit seppuku, I swear to God. Okay. Why is the VTuber rig in here? It was here before I started working today. There has to be a reason. Either I made a mistake a while back and put the wrong rig in here, or it's supposed to be a VTuber and I just misremembered and thought it's supposed to, it was for VRChat. But okay, I'm checking, let me check his invoice before I port this thing to VRChat. He doesn't even play VR. Okay, that's for sure, that's for Saro. Flash Hound. It's Xander. Excuse me. Thank you. Damn it, it is for VRChat. Son of a bitch. Okay. Oh, that burns. Oh, that stings. Okay. Oh, that stings really bad. It's this. This one might be the VRChat rig. No, I was wondering, it's like, why doesn't it have a jawbone? It's because it's not a fucking VRChat rig, you fucking idiot. Yep, this is the one. He doesn't even want a VTuber, huh? No. RIP. It's okay. At least the rigs are so similar to each other that the vertex groups won't be different names. Motherfucker, man. Jesus Christ. Life is pain. Okay. Let's try wake painting that again. That's why those groups didn't work. It is rigged on the head. It just didn't have... Okay. Okay. It's not nearly as catastrophic as it could have been. Just needs to add the horns, really. Okay, okay. I made that out to be a lot worse than it was. We got a little bit lucky that I had, apparently, already rigged this model in the past, or at least got started on it, and didn't even realize it, and for some reason ended up putting it on a VTuber rig, or a Dragon VTuber rig, and not a Dragon VRChat rig, which are similar, but different enough that it just straight up will not work in VRChat. Or vice versa. Okay, what the fuck? Huh? Hey, Red Mage, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Okay, there we go. Just got off work. Hard day's work. This is that. This is who it is. I don't know how to say the word, how to say the name. Oslendiv? Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah. He told me it's Oslendiv, I believe. Maybe in slightly more beautiful phonetics. Oslendiv. I just call him Os. Because he's awesome. And he's got an awesome design. There we go. Let's see what else needs to be rigged. It looks like I at least started on the rig, but it doesn't look like I finished it. Not by a long shot. Yeah, the tail's just not the right proportions. Okay, if we grab the hips or grab the basis and move it around, doesn't look like anything is left behind, but we do need to parent the wings to the hind chest, I think. Let me double check. Where are the wings parented to? Like I said, the bones have to all be in the same place. Yeah, hind chest. Any stray vertices? Nope. I don't think that the bag has been weight painted yet, but let's see if we get lucky with the transfer mesh data. We might. Maybe it'll come out perfect without me having to doctor it later. Come on, baby. Okay. I knew that. I mean, I knew that was gonna happen, but I had to try it. Gotta try everything. There aren't very many opportunities where your neck is bent like this. Like hardly at all. For this rig anyway. Okay. And he is coming together. See how these legs do under pressure.
Well, Redmage Kazu, Lore certainly has a passion for his modeling work, and sometimes his creativity can get the better of him. He can get lost in the process and become fully absorbed in bringing his vision to life.
Could be.
It's not uncommon for artists to get ahead of themselves and get carried away in their creative endeavors.
Yeah, what he said. Alright, I'm pretty confident this one is significantly better. And we've got the correct rig this time. Let's see. Oh yes, we're gonna save. gonna make a copy of the body because the body has yet to apply the mirror modifier. We're just gonna call that mirrored. It's not something we're gonna need, but just in case. Lorebot really likes his long-winded answers. It makes him feel smarter. All right. Now, get rid of that, that. Apply that. Oh yeah, we got to do the face rig, of course. Not sure if I'm a big fan of how these are coming out to the sides here. Now that I have a better understanding of how the 4-foot pickup is going to work, I think that the arm should be more like that. And weight painted accordingly. Okay. Let's add some visemes real quick. Shouldn't take too long. With the cat's tool, it's pretty much trivial. Oh yeah, edit, preferences. So using the cat's tool, all you gotta do is make your A sound, your CH sound, and your E sound, or your O sound, and then it will generate shape visemes for you. And then all you gotta do is go back into those visemes and do a little bit of doctoring, instead of having to make them all entirely from scratch. Tricky part is that you've got to make your first one really good. you don't make that first one really good, then the rest are going to look like crap too. So that's the only downside.
Oh, the underscore dinosaur underscore guy 1, it's quite a rare sight to catch lore dragon singing. He's more of a listener and appreciates
You
music.
totally
in
got
his
your
own
username
way.
wrong.
But who knows?
Weird.
Maybe one day he'll surprise us all with a melodious tune.
I don't know what you talk about. I sing all the time on our Ragnarok streams. You guys just make fun of me. I don't know why it called you the dinosaur guy. It just completely got your name wrong. So what we're doing here is we're marking a spot where we can easily select just the lower jaw. Giving me some trouble. Doesn't want to recognize that as a sharp, so I guess I'm gonna have to go right underneath it, or at the very least get rid of the seam for just a little bit. Oh wait, it's because it's not on the other side. Duh. Keep forgetting we applied the mirror modifier because we're dumb. Well, we had to do it anyway. Never mind. Hey, there we go. All right, and then we're gonna do that same thing with the teeth. But the teeth, we're gonna have to just select one at a time. I wish I had done this and then made a vertex group beforehand, but I didn't. Again, because I'm dumb. Ooh, these gums are fucked up. I need to paint these again. And he's missing... one of his teeth got all mixed together. How did the... whoa. What? Okay, whatever. Okay, don't get too excited now. This is not VRChat, okay? That's not what this is right now. Look away from the cameras. If you're starting to get excited, you look away. I was so happy when he told me, hey, I don't want it to be hyper realistic. I want it to be cartoony, because I was like, yes, thank God. It means I don't got to sculpt the inside of the mouth. I swear, like, even if you watch, like, look at AAA studios and, like, games with insane graphics like Horizon, they don't model the inside of the mouths hardly at all. They might do the gums, but they will not do the entire mouth. You'll get the tongue, maybe some color on the inside, but no sculpting. But then you'll get like a furry who will want you to sculpt the details of all the capillaries in the tongue and whatever. I'm like, dude, we don't even do that in fucking professional game design. Let's like stop. So stupid. I just need the bottom teeth. So to make that odd key, you select the entire bottom jaw, and then you rotate it on the axis that you believe the jaw is connected at. So for mine, it'd probably be more right here. You go to period, select by 3D cursor, and it will rotate on that axis. What? I don't know what the heck that was. Okay. All right. We'll do some sculpting. Just around the mouth. Around the mouth and around where the chin is deforming right there. Hey, Kingdom Ronald Blue, how's it going? Welcome in. I like saving the vertex. Ooh, did I not? Hang on. Good point. I remember doing it for the teeth, but I don't think I did it for the... Yeah, I didn't do it for the jaw yet. Thanks for reminding me. Ooh, that's gonna save me some time later. Yeah, that's gonna save me a lot of time later. You know, while I'm at it, I might as well go ahead and make the vertex group for the teeth. Or for the top teeth, too. Don't want to sculpt these. Yeah, I need to repaint these gums. I think the fill tool just glitched or something when I was trying to fill in the teeth. Toothless. It looks funny. Oh, wait, why isn't that coming down? Okay, I horse-faced him a little too much there. Oh damn, those gums really need to be repainted. Where's... Oh. Okay. Yeah. Alright, just repaint these real good. It's starting to bother me. Alright, that should be all we need. Let's add them to our little plug-in here and let's see how good they come out. Our handy dandy little plug-in. It's a pretty niche little rare plug-in. No one's ever heard of it. It's called Cats. I'm the only one who knows about it. I love that plugin. This plugin has done more good for the VRChat dev community than any other add-on combined. Just the sheer amount of utility behind it is just ungodly. Just incredible. I need to update it, honestly. All I need to do is make his tongue a little bit thicker. I think the only tool that I use more than cats is Face Rig. Just because I make more VTuber models than I make VRChat models, but if it were the other way around, I'd be using cats just constantly. I really only use it for Visemes and decimation though, or if I'm making a quest model, I'll use it to make an atlas, a texture atlas. But I don't really use the rest of the stuff beyond that. It doesn't like to move your tongue, though. I don't think it likes to even take a guess as to where your tongue is. That's okay. I have to do at least some of the work myself, right? And the F key just doesn't work at all. I almost always have to like just make the F key myself. For the tongues or for the F key? Been fine for you. For me, like it doesn't even move the tongue. It just leaves it as if it was like the part of the bottom jaw. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't do anything for mine. But then again, it doesn't really give me the option to like, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong or if I'm missing, excuse me. I don't know if I'm missing a step or something. I've been moving the tongue. Not really, because I don't really think you need to move the tongue very much for the aw or the ch or the a. At least not. I've never had to. I've never moved the tongue for that, but everyone's got their own workflow. I'm also not really a big fan of how the OU looks. I usually have to make that one myself, but that's just a stylistic thing. I like having the little pog face ooze. There. Just imagining a dragon pogging. I can pog a little bit. Not like PogChamp Pog, but like just making a little oval, like a little mouth oval. What kind of models do you normally make? Are they like humanoid, furry, Cthulhu monster? And then for the P, I just kind of purse the lips a little bit and give a little bit of puff to the cheeks. Anthro dragons? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I end up with. If I'm not doing one of these quads, I'm doing probably an Anthro dragon. Most likely. My last one was an Anthro dragon. Just delivered it this morning. Main brow, curled lips, flared nostrils. That's a mad boy right there. If he had ears, this is where I would kick the ears back, making the happy face. But he ain't got no ears. He's deaf. time to change music. Playlist just ran out. I'm thinking disco music. Because it's the best music. Wait, do they still have that playlist on here? They might not. Oh, here we go. It's kind of disco anyway. It's like new disco. Okay, now we have all of our Visemes. Wait. Was there anything else? No, that should be it. Alright, let me just double check. Make sure there's nothing else I'm forgetting. Oh no. I like the character modeling. Thank you. It's a really good design. Good colors. I always like a dragon with a good dorsal fin. Alright, I'm just double checking to make sure there wasn't any other animations or anything. Wasn't sure if there was any other animations that he paid for, because I remember on his invoice it said like a charge for an animation, but I'm like, what animation? Why didn't I write that down on the freaking invoice? Has the same colors as the dragon. Oh, well, how about that? Well, how about that? Let's see. What was the animation? Let's see. Ow. Okay. Okay, it was a lay down animation. Okay, so there is at least one other thing that I need to do in Blender, and that is a lay down animation. I knew there was at least something. I don't think I'm going to have time to port this today. I didn't really think I was going to have this much Blender work left to do. I thought that I was pretty much done, but having to rig it twice, having to redo the wing rig was kind of a wrench that I wasn't considering. But here we are. We'll do the lay down animation and call it a day.
Well, Redmage Kazu, while Lord Dragon may have his moments, I wouldn't go so far as to say he deserves bonks. It's always better to approach situations with understanding and open communication rather than resorting to physical reprimands.
Yeah.
Let's strive for kindness and empathy instead.
Yeah. What he said. So making animations for something like the All Dragon is really difficult. Simple blend. Yeah, they can. They definitely can. I think the thing about the wings is that I didn't even have them rigged at all. And then I had to fix the wings because I had them like with 3D webbing. And honestly, I would just as soon have them be 2D and then just turn off backface culling on the wing material. Because every time I try to make 3D wings, or 3D webbing, it just looks like shit. Or every time it folds like shit, and I don't know how to weight paint it to make it better. Yeah, so I just use the Poyomi shader, give the webbing its own material, and make it to where it turns off backface culling. Call it a day. I'm not even gonna try to do 3D wings anymore. Well, I guess I'll still have to eventually, because Quest models they have to have backface culling on. And if it was toon shaded, then it wouldn't matter anyway. You wouldn't see it. Nobody would see it but you. And unless the wings were different colors, like these, like his wings are supposed to be solid black on one side and then gradient on the other side, which I'm gonna have to paint a back face texture for that, but life is pain sometimes. All right, so when you're making animations for the All Dragon, it does its animations based on what's called a pose clone, because whenever you make an All Dragon, it actually has two armatures. It has one armature that's the main armature that moves the model around, then you have the pose clone armature attached directly to it, and all of the bones in the pose clone, which is where it controls all your poses, like sitting, laying, flying, and all that stuff. So if you're wanting to make a custom pose for the All Dragon, the only way to do it is to make a clone of the avatar in Blender. And you're gonna take the armature of that clone, make sure that you name it armature up here, because it will try to name it as something else, or as like armature 0.001. And then what you gotta do is you gotta change the names of all of the bones so that they have 0.001 at the end of them. Because that's how the pose clone is created in Unity. So the easiest way to do that is select all the bones, go to batch, like spacebar, or was it batch rename? Yeah, batch rename. You're gonna go to set name, a suffix. You're gonna put 0.001 onto the end of all of the bones. Boom. So now all of the bones have 0.001 attached to them. We'll see you next time, you. Go to bed. Past your bedtime, boy. You know, my dad, you don't know that. You don't know that? We'll see you next time. And now, once you have that pose clone, you can make the animation. So this one, this laydown animation is made specifically for cuddling. So he wants, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want it to be like a kind of cozy pose. I guess. I don't even know what that would look like. I'm not much of a cuddler, so. I don't know, something like this. I'm thinking something like this, because it'd be like you're making a tent for somebody. So someone can sit like right here, and somebody can sit like here. Someone can sit in your tail. I think this is pretty good. Okay. And then once you have your pose done, make sure you save it as a fake user. I don't remember why, but you do have to do that. Oh yeah, there was also the all dragon lie down, which I forgot I had, but that's okay. I can have 2 laydowns. That's fine. I did that on purpose. All right, and what we're gonna do with that we are going to take this version of the model, the pose clone. We're gonna export our FBX as a pose clone. Make sure you label it as the pose clone because you don't want to get it confused. Selected objects only. This one you do want to bake your animation because we did make animations. Make sure you have your leaf bones on. You do want those for the all dragon or for any quad model. You do want those on. And that should do it. So then you export the FBX as a pose clone. Now, before you export your actual model, you want to rename the armature on it so that it doesn't have 0.001 at the end of it. Take it. Export that one as your actual FBX. Damn it. This one you don't have to bake animation. And it'll be ready to go. Now, next time, I think, well, I'm probably going to finish this up tomorrow, but next time on stream, we are going to we're going to be sculpting my next model, because now that the all dragon's out and it's stable, I need to have me a big fancy dragon model, the biggest, the baddest, the fanciest one. Because right now the dragon model I have in VRChat for myself is fine, but it's based on an older rig, so I want to update it to the more powerful one. And then I also want to use that one for VTubing as well. So we're gonna be working on my guy as I make myself the most badass version of myself. And it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be really awesome. I already got started on it, but I haven't started. I don't think I've started on the sculpting part of it yet. Let's see what I got. Let's see. Where did I save it? I think it's this one. It has not been painted yet either. Not yet. So the biggest differences I made is that I've started, instead of having these modeled in, I'm going to sculpt these in. My head wedges, I guess. What else? Oh yeah, I'm adding my Godzilla spines. Because if I need to show that I love my boy, and this is how I show my love for my boy. I've updated his hands. So his hands are much better than mine. The hands I currently have on my model look just atrocious. They just look so dumb. I also drastically improved on the feet. The feet on this current model that I'm wearing right now are clearly a cop-out. I just kind of... It was the one thing I hated modeling, and I just decided to show that in my model by having terrible feet. But now they're looking a lot better. Nice, thank you. Appreciate that. Flippy, I'm about to give you so much attention. Just be patient. Be patient. And I also fixed up the wings so that they have the 2D wings. I'm just gonna turn off the back face culling on those. But yeah, we're gonna finish sculpting him, adding in his scales, his plating. We're gonna add plating to the hands, sculpt it in there. Let's see, show you guys how it's just like real quickly what we're gonna be working on. Yeah, we're gonna sculpt in the plating, kind of like this, all on the hands and on the fingers, you know, along those lines. And then we'll bake in that normal map so that it looks nice and detailed, even though it's going to be fairly low poly. Mid poly, I should say. Like, I don't know. I'd be happy if it was like under 75,000 polygons. I think right now it's 81,000, but whatever. Whatever, I'll take it. Don't look at him, Toe Muncher. Don't you do it. Flippy, stop. I said stop looking at my toes, Toe Muncher. Stop it. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, you guys are perverts. You guys are such perverts. Why are you looking at my toes? Why? Hey, my eyes are up here. My eyes are over here. All right, fellas. I want to go ahead and send y'all on a raid. We'll see if anyone else is streaming Blender right now. Maybe somebody I haven't raided. Wouldn't that be nice? It's always nice when you get raids from people you've never met before. Let's see. Blender. Can't see your eyes with your foot in my face. That's just an excuse. Excuses. All right, let me find us a channel real fast. Who's streaming Blender right now? Blender. Blender. Oh, this is perfect. It's a channel called The Red Dragoon. Yeah, I'm gonna send y'all that way. He's like me, for real, for real. They're working on Blender right now, and they look like they're working on a big chunky boy. So this will be perfect for you four guys. So you guys have some fun. You show them just as much love as you guys have shown me today. I'll see you guys again on Thursday for another Blender modeling stream. And then don't forget, Saturday we're going to be giving away an All Dragon during Saturday's stream. You got to be there to win it. And Red Mage, you're going to be banned before that, so you're not allowed to win that one. Yeah, we're gonna be giving away an All Dragon on Saturday. I believe I set it for 4 o'clock CST. That's when the giveaway is gonna be done, but the stream will start at 3 on Saturday. But until then, you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
I will forget. I'm sorry. Let me get
Outer space.
There you
Dragons.
go.
Dragons would be like